British menswear is
maverick,
quality, attitude, subversion, fun.
An Englishman knows how to dress.
London's always set the fashion agenda in culture and in trend, and I think it's because we have such strong creative industries that work so well together. You've got the long trouser, which was invented here.
You have the waistcoat, invented by King Charles II.
The three-piece suit, which everyone thinks about Savile Row.
Basically the suit was born on this street.
Savile Row really has the best tailors and cutters in the world.
You've got the sort of craftsmanship in Savile Row.
That expertise gets passed down from generation to generation.
The suit, its origins, is in military dress.
The jacket would have been a military tunic. You can actually see even here at the top. So of course, when guys would have gone into battle or whatever, maybe the lapels would have fell down like this, hence the lapel.
Tailoring transforms the body. You put on a suit, you don't think about it, and it makes you feel better.
A good tailor would enhance your silhouette.
You can still emphasise shape through the sides. So when it fastens, here you can still show definition of shape, even if someone like me has got a little bit of a tummy.
I think a bespoke suit is still one of the most flattering things that a man can wear.
If I could wear a suit every day of my life, I would. It's what I feel comfortable in. When you are in a suit, I always say the James Bond effect. You feel good in it.
So you've got extraordinary traditionalism, yet on the other hand, you've got this incredible rebellious streak.
One thing that I find so interesting about British fashion is this idea of the subversion.
What we're really good at in the UK is allowing people to not be constrained.
I recently, for example, took a suit up to a shooting range and blew it to bits with a 12-ball shotgun.
British men are more fun to design for. They're fantastic at taking risks.
I think what's really important is to find your voice and your vision.
In terms of the brogue, we put playing card symbols on the brogue. So there's that little element that we play, but still respecting what a brogue really is.
I've always tried to make everything I do opposite to what's particularly going on in fashion and style at that particular moment.
My whole DNA in my design is always taking something very traditionally British and finding modern ways of making it new and unique.
For us, it's about taking that history and modernising it.
We'll take like the elements, say like a pocket, but put that on something that is similar, but it's not actually tailored jacket, so it becomes
subversive.
The neo-Edwardian was always a very key influence to me.
The creative influence was very English, very traditional. I grew up with. I loved Alfie. We all loved Michael Caine. We all liked the look of him with the glasses and the narrow leg trouser and the boots.
My influences are, from the very beginning, glam rock.
The sharp dress sense of the 70s, shoes were still polished, trousers were pressed, jackets were superbly cut.
Vivienne Westwood was a very big influence. But when I moved here, I was much more influenced by everything else that's going on in the street.
The cultural mix of people here is very unique in the world.
It's so eclectic and there's so much influence from different walks of life that I just feel like you take inspiration from so many different things that it all just comes together in this big melting pot.
Bespoke tailoring for me is the perfect way to flaunt individual style.
People want to feel like the stuff they're buying or the stuff they're wearing has some sort of purpose or meaning.
There's something about a good bespoke suit that makes you stand tall and makes you want to be noticed in a subtle way. It has like a quiet cachet.
To look good, to feel confident, it gives you that confidence.
When you understand, you know, the core of how what you create affects people, and understand that all you've done is done what you loved and it connects in that way, it's a very powerful thing.
London's got an amazing longevity of reputation in fashion.
I think consumers come to London because it is an extraordinarily vibrant city.
And it has allowed us to really claim the title that Britain, the UK and London are the home of global menswear.